Hello, my fellow Zimbabweans. How are you? I hope I find you well. This is a national address to all Zimbabweans from Mrs. Rutendo Benson with love. One point I need to make clear before I get into detail is Daddy Rutendo Benson cannot stop Camp 3. Daddy Rutendo Benson cannot go and strangle Idi kuti wasaini rechi Camp 3. Daddy Rutendo Benson is not going to be fighting for Zimbabwe while you mesema Zimbabweans makagara in your comfort zone. Pamwe munenge muri pama Twitter, pama MySpace, pamwe wherever you will be analyzing. This is the time for every Zimbabwean to be on the ground. If you are angry with Zimbabwe, you need to be on the ground. I'm going to ask you guys to share this video. Let it get to every Zimbabwean. Take your phones and phone your grandmothers, your brothers, your sisters, your families who are on the ground in Zimbabwe and explain to them what is happening. That is going to be our number one duty as Zimbabweans. Let's get the information across to everyone ariku Zimbabwe. Even vana venyu vari kuchikoro ngavatange kuimba kuti we did not sign for Camp 3. Hence we are angry as Zimbabweans. Hence we do not know what the outcome is going to be when we react. Zimbabwe shall be freed by every one of us. We will all take part in freeing Zimbabwe. Chamisa is not going to free Zimbabwe while you sit in the comfort of your homes and wait for him to say Zimbabwe is free. It will take a collective Zimbabwean, united Zimbabweans who are angry, who are hungry because they do not know what the future holds for them. A Zimbabwean who are saying, tane kugara exile. Zimbabweans think going outside the country is an achievement. You should see the pathetic life that people are living outside Zimbabwe. If you are inside or outside and you are tired, it is your time to contribute to the liberation of Zimbabwe. We are going to get in a phase, fourth Chimurenga, which Idi Mnangagwa did say kuti the fourth Chimurenga is an economic revolution. The economic revolution yacho payakaipira ndepe kuti it is not empowering you and me. It is empowering a selected few Zimbabweans. Until when makatarisa muchikomenta winki now. Until when makatarisa muchikomenta the so likes of Anakuda. Wow, they're making generational wealth for their children. Iweva navako vanosara vasina. 99% of Zimbabweans are living in abstract poverty with nothing to their names. We are now a history country. Painti Zimbabweans has got educated people. What educated are you? Education without wisdom. How did we let our country to get to such extreme poverty? We have a country who run sewages. We have a country in emanesa no tambira mwana businessmen. Vanhu vanenge vakatoba mari. Vouya vachideprive vacho vanhu vakadzidza. We have a country that abuses the girl, the kids. Vana vedu vanonzi endai munoita mahovheti muchirovana nevamwe vanhu. At the end of the day, they achieve nothing out of it. This is not a political problem. It's a Zimbabwean problem. Mazanu PF murukufa nenzara. Machamisa murukufa nenzara. Manani, Manutro, tirikufa nenzara futi. Sakatese nekuti tinenzara, we shall come together and free ourselves. Because this has nothing to do with the party colors. This has got to do with the Zimbabwean flag to say, as Zimbabweans, we need to free ourselves. Every Zimbabwean, I'm going to encourage you wherever you are. The time is here. And your participation shall be required. You're going to speak loud until we are heard. If action needs to be done, we will act together collectively to stop the nonsense that's happening in Zimbabwe. It is absolutely up to you guys. No one is coming to free it for you. It is going to be freed by Zimbabweans. Stop blaming Rutendo and saying, Sakaiwa Rutendo wakazoita. I say, hey, Sakaiwa Rutendo. Even in any Penelope. Mimi maZimbabwe mune problem. Izvezvi mukatondiona kuti Penelope ari kutaura. Munenge makutofunga kuti Penelope is going to free Zimbabwe. I cannot free Zimbabwe alone. We need Zimbabweans to come together and say we need to free our Zimbabwean. A culture that we're going to develop collectively, silently, with the same aim. You will not need anyone to wake you up to say zvinhu zvaipa muZimbabwe because zvinhu zvakatoipa kudhara. The anger that you are carrying should lift you up and say, I am going to contribute to this revolution. Revolution iri kuitika kuZimbabwe. It is completely up to you. Muchavaona vanobenefita muZANU-PF. They will parade themselves. The funny thing about Zimbabwe is, even Maovet that went to war to fight for the liberation of Zimbabwe when Ian Smith was running Zimbabwe, they never got anything out of it. A few selected people got something out of it. All we are asking for is a respectable country where our children can work. A respectable country where our pensioners can live a good life until they are dead. A respectable life where our children can stop drugs. We are not going to stop until we achieve that Zimbabwe because it is achievable. Northern Ireland is fighting for its country. We've seen British people in London, in their millions, marching to say enough of these immigrants that are coming to destroy our country. We've seen South Africans marching and saying we do not want the nonsense that's happening in our country. We've seen Egypt going on and saying we are tired of this nonsense that's happening in our country. We've seen French people doing the same. We've seen Germans doing the same. It is time for us as Zimbabweans to also stand up collectively and defeat what we have as Zimbabweans. Don't expect someone to come and free us, guys. No one is coming to free us. You and me are going to free our Zimbabwe. It is only you and me who are going to free the Zimbabwe. Let's sing the song. Let's encourage each other. Let's pray for the courage. The church are the ones that are also destroying. Because you think prayer cannot bring freedom in your country. When you start praying to say, give me zvivindi zvekunofesana neZANU-PF. That should be your prayer line. Not zvekuti Mwari, ZANU ichazonzwisisa. Muri kufunga kuti inonzwisisa pai ZANU-PF. Inonzwisisa pai. It is time for you. This is the time. I never thought, after being born free, I never thought I would get again. While I'm alive, I would also get again into a civil war. And nambozifungira, because I thought our black leaders, our black fathers were going to do better than the oppressor. But it seems like the black father figure who claim they went to war, they are even worse than the colonizers that colonized our African countries. They are worse. They are worse. The only difference that we have now, Netamia Ian Smith, is the color. But now they have modified The situations are even before independence. They've even made it worse than it was. Zimbabweans, let's stand together. Unity. ZANU-PF muri kutambura muriko. Vanhu vachamisa hamuna kana direction kuti chamisa ari kuenda kupi. Vanhu vadedi Rutendo Benson. Dedi Rutendo Benson is not going to free Zimbabwe alone. Tese, collectively, we need to come together, unite, and march and express ourselves. Kuti whoever the president of Zimbabwe, we don't want the nonsense. Even if someone overtakes Mnangagwa, the next president should know kuti Zimbabweans are askuda this nonsense. Vachivengwa cannot free Zimbabwe alone. Penelope cannot free Zimbabwe alone. We need to free Zimbabwe, Tese, collectively. I love you all and I thank you, Zimbabweans. Tese tanzwa nekutambura. Tese tinorwadziwa. But Tese collectively will be able to rejoice one day in a free Zimbabwe. I know it won't happen in my timeline. I might talk and talk. Yes, I am afraid, but fear will not conquer the anger that I feel inside. I will not allow fear to conquer the anger. I have a burning anger that needs to free my country. That's where I'm coming from. We are all afraid because they've created fear in our hearts, but it is our democratic right to fight for our countries. It is our democratic right.